Welcome to Mershon's. My name's Josh and I'll be showing you around today.
So we are here today with Josh Palmer, who is a member of the sales team at Mershon's World of Cars. So Josh, could you tell us a little bit about Mershon's, maybe start out with how long you guys have been around?
Yeah, Dan Mershon, still the company owner today, founded the dealership back in 1981. At that point in time, specialized only in Corvettes, but has since grown to handle just about anything collector, classic car related, up to more modern day Corvettes and sports cars. 2015 Corvette Z06. This is the supercharged, high horsepower. The hobby's bigger today than it's ever been.
And what would you say has been the biggest contributing factor to that growth?
A number of things, one of which being all the modern day TV shows centered around the hobby, the big auction houses being televised, the growth centered around car shows and the cars and coffee events. It's a way for car guys to get out on weekends, go have some coffee, some donuts with their buddies, and talk about likes that everyone has in common.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious here. You guys have quite the Corvette selection.
Yes, we do. And again, back when Dan started the company, it was all Corvettes. We have since grown to handle a little bit of everything. So this back here is our full service bay. Before they all leave, we make sure they're all tuned up, running properly, that all the lights, signals, gauges, wipers, horn, things like that are in proper working order so that when the car gets to the customer, it's turnkey and ready to be enjoyed. A lot of our inventory is pretty original and stock, but the 57 Chevys, a lot of which you see with more of your modern creature comforts. This one you can see definitely not the original wheels. It's actually got a 502 Chevy big block V8 in it. It's been outfitted with vintage air conditioning, power steering, power brakes. And check out this interior. Didn't quite look like that back in 1957. 1963 Corvette split window, 327, 340 horsepower, highest horsepower small block before you got into a fuel injected car, solid lifter motor, 4-speed. I love this silver blue color combination. The 1963s were the first year Chevrolet offered a coupe, and for 1 year only, they got the split in the back of the rear window. Today, the 63 Corvette split window is probably the most iconic car.
What are some of your most memorable moments since you've been here?
Oh my gosh, three good ones come to mind. At one point in time, this couple came over from Indiana and fell in love with the car. However, the weather was not so forgiving outside, and I promised them, it was actually an anniversary gift for the two of them, I promised them I'd bring it over on a nicer day. Well, I took it over on that nicer day. Guy invites me back to show me some of his other toys. Well, to make a long story short, I ended up going for a ride in his plane. We're up in the air for a while. He says, "This is an aerobatic plane. I've got my aerobatic certification." Next thing I know, we're doing loops and barrel rolls, and that's one I won't soon forget. I had a guy come in not too long ago, and actually when he left the house that day, he didn't even know where he was going. His wife wanted to surprise him for his 50th birthday. And well, he ends up here and leaving with 3 cars that day. Well, actually, we delivered them to him later, but left the house that morning, had no idea where he was going, ended up coming here and purchasing 3 cars in the same day. And that's not something that happens all too often. But also up there, and probably the top, is selling a Corvette to the top new Corvette salesman on the planet. That was, upon meeting him, that was something that I put on my personal bucket list that, you know, in my time, that was a goal that I wanted to achieve, a sale that I wanted to accomplish. And just recently, I made that happen personally. Took the car over to him in Maryland, got to spend a little time with him. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give that the top spot. So again, if you're in the market, please call me, email me, visit my website. Be more than happy to do everything I can to assist you and help put you in the car of your dreams. Thank you again. But sitting on the showroom right now, we do have this 2003 Ferrari Enzo.